Hello, and welcome to Daily English Flow. We're really happy you're here. I'm Amelia.
And I'm James. On this channel, we practice real, everyday English with natural conversations.
If you enjoy learning this way, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. All right, let's get started.
So, Amelia, today we're talking about homes, right? I love this topic because everyone has a different space and it says a lot about them.
Yes, and I'm excited because I just moved recently, so my home is still changing every week, and it feels like a small adventure.
Oh, that's fun. Do you live in a house or an apartment now? And be honest, did you dream about a fancy villa for 1 second?
Of course I did, but no villa for me. I live in a small apartment near a park, and I can hear kids playing in the afternoon.
That sounds sweet, not annoying. Is it a big apartment or more like one step and you're already in the kitchen kind of place?
It's somewhere in the middle. It's not huge, but I can breathe. I have a living room, a bedroom, a kitchen, and a tiny bathroom.
Nice. And what floor are you on? Please tell me it's not the 12th floor with no elevator because I would cry every morning.
Relax, James. I'm not training for a mountain hike. I'm on the fifth floor. And yes, we have an elevator. Thank goodness.
Perfect. Okay, when you open the door and step inside, what do you see first? What's the first room that says, "Welcome home"?
The first thing is my living room. It's the heart of my place. Even if it's still a bit empty, I have a sofa and a small table.
A sofa is a big deal. Is it the kind of sofa that looks good but hurts your back, or is it truly comfortable for long evenings?
It's actually comfortable, and I'm proud of that choice. It's gray, and I have two soft pillows. Sometimes I sit there and just smile.
That's a good sign. Do you have a TV, or are you one of those people who says, "I don't need a TV," like a movie character?
I do have a TV, but it's not the center of my life. I also have a little reading corner, and that's my favorite part, honestly.
A reading corner. Tell me everything. What's there? A chair, a lamp, maybe a blanket that makes you feel like a sleepy cat.
Yes, a blanket. I have a simple chair near the window, a small lamp, and one plant. The plant is new, so I'm trying hard.
Trying hard is good because plants can be dramatic. One day they look happy and the next day they act like you broke their heart.
Exactly. I water it and I say, please don't die. I believe in you. It sounds silly, but it makes me laugh after work.
I love that. Okay, let's walk into your kitchen. Is it big enough to cook properly, or do you feel like you're cooking inside a closet?
It's small but smart. I have a fridge, a stove, and a microwave, and I have a counter with two chairs where I eat breakfast.
That sounds modern and cozy. What do you usually cook? Please don't say instant noodles every day because I will judge you a little.
Don't worry. On busy days, I cook pasta or soup, and on weekends, I try something new. But after that, the sink looks like a disaster.
Haha, the sink always tells the truth. Do you have a dishwasher, or are you doing the classic wash by hand and regret everything style?
No dishwasher. It's just me and the dishes every day. I play music while I wash them, so it feels less boring and more relaxing.
That's a great tip. Now, quick question about the bathroom. Do you have a shower or a bathtub? Because a bathtub feels like luxury.
Only a shower, and it's fine for me. But I added a small shelf for soap and shampoo and a mirror that makes the room look brighter.
Nice. And your bedroom? What's the mood there? Calm and simple, or too many things everywhere like a teenager's room? Be honest.
Honestly, my bedroom is calm, and I really wanted it that way. I chose light colors, simple furniture, and I try not to keep too many things there.
That sounds very peaceful. Do you wake up easily in the morning, or do you still fight with your alarm like it's your enemy?
Oh, I still fight with it, trust me. But the room helps. I have curtains that let in soft light, so mornings feel less aggressive.
I like that idea a lot. My bedroom is darker, and sometimes I wake up confused, like I'm in a cave and not in my own home.
That sounds scary. Do you live in a house or an apartment, by the way? I don't think I ever asked you properly.
I live in a small house outside the city. It's quiet, which I love, but sometimes it feels too quiet, especially at night.
Oh, I get that. Silence can be relaxing, but also a little strange. Do you ever hear random sounds and imagine scary stories?
All the time. I hear the wind or a tree, and my brain says, someone is outside. Then I laugh at myself 5 seconds later.
That's very human. Don't worry. So tell me about your house. How many rooms do you have, and what's your favorite one?
It's not a big house, but it's comfortable. I have a living room, a kitchen, 2 bedrooms, and a small office where I work.
An office at home sounds amazing. Do you actually work there, or do you sometimes move to the sofa like most people do?
I try to work there, but yes, sometimes the sofa wins. Still, having a separate space helps me focus and feel more organized.
That makes sense. I feel the same about my reading corner. When I sit there, my brain knows it's time to slow down.
Exactly. Homes are not just walls and furniture. They really change how we feel and how we live every day, even in small ways.
So true. What about your living room? Is it more for guests, or do you actually use it a lot in your daily life?
I use it a lot. I have a big sofa, a coffee table, and some photos on the wall. It feels warm and personal.
Photos make a huge difference. I still need to print some. Right now, my walls are a bit empty, like they're waiting for stories.
That's a nice way to say it. Are you planning to decorate more, or do you enjoy the simple look for now?
For now, simple is good. I don't want to rush. I want my apartment to grow with me, not feel finished too quickly.
I really like that idea. My house changed slowly too. Some furniture came from family, some I bought later, and it all mixed together.
That gives a home real character. Speaking of family, do you live alone or does someone share the space with you?
I live alone, but my sister visits often. When she comes, the house becomes louder, messier, and honestly more fun.
That sounds familiar. When friends visit me, my apartment suddenly feels alive, even if we just drink tea and talk.
Yes, homes are for living, not just for looking nice. A little mess, a little noise, it all means good moments are happening.
I agree 100%. By the way, do you have a favorite place near your home? Like a garden, a street, or a cafe?
I have a small garden behind the house. It's not perfect, but I enjoy sitting there in the evening and thinking about nothing.
That sounds wonderful. I don't have a garden, but the park near my apartment feels like an extension of my home sometimes.
That's beautiful, actually. It shows that home is not only inside four walls, but also the places around us that feel safe.
Exactly. And I think that's a great thing for our listeners to remember when they talk about their own homes in English.
Yes, and it's also helpful to remember that you don't need big or fancy words to describe your home. Simple words can paint a clear picture.
Totally. Sometimes people think their English is not good enough, but honestly, saying small, bright, or comfortable is perfect.
Exactly. When I describe my house, I often start with how it feels, not how it looks. I say it feels calm and safe.
That's a great point. Feelings are easier to explain than details, and they help the listener imagine the place better.
So true. Amelia, if you had to choose one word for your apartment right now, what would it be? Don't think too long.
Okay. I'd say fresh. Everything still feels new, and I feel like I'm starting a new chapter there.
I love that word. For my house, I would say familiar. I've lived there for a while and everything feels known.
That's such a nice contrast. Fresh and familiar both sound great, just in different ways. Neither one is better.
Exactly, and that's something learners should remember too. There's no perfect home to talk about, just your home.
Yes, and even if you don't love your home, you can still describe it honestly. That's real communication, not a test.
Very true. For example, I sometimes say my kitchen is small and a bit old, but it still works and I like it.
And that sounds very natural. People don't live in showrooms. Homes usually have little problems, and that's normal.
Haha, yes, like my door that makes a strange sound every time I open it. I should fix it, but now it feels funny.
I love things like that. My apartment has a window that whistles when it's windy, And at first, it scared me.
And now?
Now I laugh. It feels like the apartment is talking to me. It's strange, but also kind of comforting.
That's actually really sweet. Those small details make a place feel alive, like it's more than just a building.
Exactly. So, James, when people visit your house for the first time, what do they usually say?
Most people say it feels warm and quiet. Some say it's a good place to rest and slow down.
That's a wonderful compliment. I think that's what many people want from a home, especially after a long day.
I agree. And what about your apartment? What do your friends notice first when they come in?
They usually notice the light. I have big windows, and during the day, the rooms feel very bright and open.
Light changes everything. A bright place can make you feel more positive, even on a bad day.
Yes, and that's why I like mornings at home. I make coffee, sit by the window, and just enjoy the moment.
That sounds like a perfect daily routine, simple but meaningful.
Exactly. And it's easy English too. Words like window, coffee, morning, everyone can use them.
That's a great reminder for our listeners. You don't need difficult sentences to sound natural and confident.
Confidence comes from practice, not from big vocabulary lists that you never actually use.
Absolutely. Talking about your home is a great way to practice because it's personal and familiar.
And you can practice anywhere, at home, in class, or even talking to yourself while cleaning.
Haha, yes, I talk to myself when I clean too. I describe what I'm doing and it actually helps.
Same here. It feels silly at first, but then it becomes fun and you stop worrying so much.
And that's when real learning happens, when you relax and enjoy the process.
Exactly. Enjoyment is so important. When learning feels heavy, people stop. But when it feels light and personal, they keep going without fear.
I agree so much. That's why talking about your own home is perfect. You already know the topic, so your brain can relax and focus on English.
Yes, and you don't need to invent stories. You can just look around and describe what you see, what you like, and what you don't like.
Right. Even saying, I don't like my small kitchen, but it's okay, is honest and very natural English. No pressure at all.
Also, homes change over time, and that gives you new things to talk about: new furniture, new habits, even new feelings.
That's true. When I first moved into my house, it felt empty and strange. Now it feels full of memories and routines.
I love that word, routines. My apartment is still learning my routines, I think. It's slowly becoming more me every week.
I like how you said that. It's like your home and you are becoming friends step by step.
Exactly. At first, it's polite, and later, it's comfortable. You know every corner, every sound, every little detail.
And those details are great conversation material. For example, I always talk about the old wooden floor in my living room.
Oh, what's special about it? Does it make noise when you walk, or does it just look old and charming?
Both. It makes a quiet sound when I walk at night, so I feel like I have to move slowly like in a movie.
That's funny, but also kind of cozy, right? Like the house is reminding you that it's there.
Yes, exactly. And when learners talk about these things, they sound real, not like they're reading from a textbook.
That's such an important point. Textbook English is fine, but real English is about sharing small, true moments.
And mistakes are okay too. If you say something wrong, people still understand you, especially with simple topics like home.
Yes, communication is the goal, not perfection. Even native speakers make mistakes when they talk.
All the time. I change my sentence in the middle, forget words, or laugh and start again. That's normal.
And that's exactly what we're doing here. Just talking, reacting, laughing, and enjoying the conversation.
So maybe we can give listeners a small challenge, something easy they can do today without stress.
I like that idea. Maybe they can choose one room in their home and describe it out loud for 2 minutes.
Perfect. They can talk about what's in the room, how it feels, and what they usually do there.
Yes, and they don't need to record it or show anyone. It's just practice for themselves.
And if they want more, they can imagine a friend visiting and describe the room like a small tour.
That's a great exercise. It feels natural, like real life, not like homework from school.
Exactly. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes to talk about other topics too.
Because confidence grows. First with your home, then your day, your hobbies, your opinions.
step by step, just like making a home feel comfortable over time.
I really like how that connects. Learning English is a lot like building a home in your mind.
That's a beautiful way to say it. You add things slowly, and one day you feel relaxed inside it.
And when that happens, speaking English doesn't feel scary anymore. It feels familiar.
Exactly, and that's what we want for everyone listening right now.
Yes, we really want English to feel familiar, like a place you can return to without stress or fear, even on days when you feel tired.
Absolutely. And remember, progress is not loud or fast. Sometimes it's quiet, like sitting at home and slowly feeling more comfortable.
I love that image. Learning happens in small moments, not only in big lessons. One sentence today is already a step forward.
Exactly. And if you ever feel stuck, go back to simple topics like your home, your room, or your daily routine.
Those topics are always there for you, just like your home. You don't need to prepare anything special to talk about them.
And that's why we chose this topic today. It's real, it's personal, and it's something everyone can relate to.
I hope our listeners feel a bit more confident now and maybe even inspired to speak English out loud today.
Yes, even if it's just 1 minute. Speak while making tea, cleaning your room, or sitting on your sofa.
And don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes mean you are trying, and trying is the most important part.
100%. English is not about being perfect, it's about connecting, sharing, and feeling understood.
James, I really enjoyed this conversation. It felt calm and friendly, just like talking at home.
Same here, Amelia. These are my favorite kinds of talks. Simple but meaningful.
To everyone listening, thank you so much for spending this time with us and practicing your English today.
We really appreciate you. Your time and your effort matter more than you think.
If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe to Daily English Flow and support the channel with a like.
And feel free to come back anytime. This space is for you to learn, relax, and grow step by step.
Take care of yourselves, enjoy your home, and don't forget to practice a little English today.
See you in the next episode. Bye for now.